And they're off. She's a Classic is driving for the early lead. Up on the outside is Grandpa's Tabitha. Down at the rail, Exalted Ecstasy. They round the clubhouse turn, and She's a Classic grabs the lead. Grandpa's Tabitha on the outside second. Exalted Ecstasy is down at the rail in third, and then it is back to Silky Dancer racing in fourth. Fox Valley Corey completes the first five. Siouxland Sassy drops over to the rail, races in sixth, just in front of Laura's Venture away in seventh. Ancient Rachel is eighth, and the trailer is Precious Guru. The first quarter was clocked in 29-4, and now they're on to the backstretch, and leading the way is Grandpa's Tabitha on top by a length and a half. She's a Classic second. Exalted Ecstasy is racing third. Silky Dancer completes the first four. Along the inside, Fox Valley Corey the top five. Laura's Venture on the outside moves up in sixth. Ancient Rachel is in seventh, and on the outside, Precious Guru is moving up in eighth, and Siouxland Sassy has been shuffled back and now trails. They're going to the half-mile marker, and Grandpa's Tabitha has the lead, but putting on the pressure on the outside is Laura's Venture. Half-time, a minute flat, and now they start around the far turn. And Laura's Venture has grabbed the lead. Grandpa's Tabitha races in second, and down in along the rail is She's a Classic racing in third. And moving to the extreme outside, Precious Guru is going three wide after the leaders from fourth. Exalted Ecstasy is racing in fifth, and then dropping back is Ancient Rachel in sixth. Along the inside, Silky Dancer is seventh, and then it's back to Siouxland Sassy in eighth. They are at the top of the home stretch, and as they make the turn for home, Laura's Venture leads the way. They race the three quarters in 1:29-1. Coming down to the final eighth of a mile, Laura's Venture has the lead. She's a Classic on the outside is there to challenge. Along the inside, Grandpa's Tabitha's looking for a way out. Exalted Ecstasy is flying down the far outside. She's a Classic and Exalted Ecstasy, they're stride for stride. Grandpa's Tabitha through on the inside. Silky Dancer's into the action on the outside. Exalted Ecstasy leading to the wire with Silky Dancer taking second. Exalted Ecstasy in front. Silky Dancer was second. She's a Classic checks in third. Here's the complete order finish for the first race. Exalted Ecstasy was first. She's a Classic third. Silky Dancer finished second. Fox Valley Corey was seventh. Laura's Venture finished ninth. Ancient Rachel was fifth. Grandpa's Tabitha was sixth. Siouxland Sassy fourth. Precious Guru eighth. Top down reads one. Here they come. And they're off. Showing speed is Heart Sousa going after the lead from the outside. Rain Dance Society along the inside. Summer Wave drops over to the rail, takes the turn in third. Some Sweet Day is fourth onto the turn. And then it is back to fifth, and that is Lake Hills Pal, followed in sixth by Flamin' Hope. They round the turn, and the Heart Sousa up on the outside goes by and grabs the lead. Rain Dance Society racing in second with Summer Wave taking to the outside in third, trying to get the jump on. Flamin' Hope, who moves up on the outside, racing in fourth. That's Lake Hills Pal into the first four, followed by Some Sweet Day racing in fifth. Flamin' Hope along the inside is sixth. Anxious Tea is seventh. Cullen Fashion is racing in eighth, and ninth and last is Shira. The opening quarter of a mile clocked in 30 and 1/5, and now they're driving up the backstretch, and Summer Wave has the lead. Lake Hills Pal up on the outside moves into second. On the outside, that is Rain Dance Society racing in third. They are going to the half-mile marker, and Lake Hills Pal up on the outside drives by and grabs the lead. Summer Wave racing in second. Rain Dance Society completes the top three, and down at the rail is Heart Sousa, who is shuffled back in fourth. And then it is back to Some Sweet Day, who completes the first five, followed by Flamin' Hope, who is racing in sixth. Cullen Fashion is in seventh, and then it's back to Shearer racing in eighth, and ninth and last is Anxious D. They round the turn. The halftime was 58 and 3, and as they come for the top of the home stretch, leading the way is Lake Hills Pal on top by a length and a half, racing second along the inside, Summer Wave. They straighten up into the home stretch, three quarters in 1:28 flat. Lake Hills Pal leads the way. On the outside, Summer Wave is coming on again. Summer Wave and Lake Hills Pal have opened up 4 lengths on Rain Dance Society moving into third. Down to the final eighth of a mile, and Summer Wave paces right on by Lake Hills Pal in second, and then Rain Dance Society is third. Finishing fastest, Flamin' Hope coming down to the line, and Summer Wave is home free. Lake Hills Pal finishes second, and then Flamin' Hope was third, and Rain Dance Society checks in fourth to complete the superfecta. Your attention, please. John Azuski, dial extension 683. John Azuski, please call extension 683. Third race trotters in behind the gate. Here they come. Lily's Baby made a break before the start. Going for the lead up on the outside, that is Proud Son. And also out of the gate going for the lead is Quick Tan. Down towards the rail is Galileo. They race around the clubhouse turning. Quick Tan on the inside, Proud Son on the outside. Those two do battle for the lead. Galileo is down at the rail trotting away in third. Our Mountain Man is on the outside fourth. Mariah's Tribute along the inside is trotting fifth. Ingamere Oprah completes the first six. And then it's Speedy Rompaway racing in seventh, followed by Hoosier Rosette in eighth. And far back, Lily's Baby Can See 'Em All. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch. The opening quarter was clocked in 30 1/5, and now trotting up on the outside. That's Our Mountain Man going to the lead. And Proud Son down at the rail is racing second, followed by Quick Tan, who is now third. Galileo is racing in fourth. And then Mariah's Tribute completes the first five. Going to the outside, Speedy Rompaway is racing sixth. Ingamere Oprah is seventh. And then it's back to Hoosier Rosette in eighth. And the trailer, Lily's Baby. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way now, Our Mountain Man on top. Proud Son is trotting in second. Along the inside, Quick Tan is third. Galileo completes the first four. Going to the outside is Speedy Rompaway into the top five. Mariah's Tribute is racing in sixth. And then from out of the back is Hoosier Rosette in seventh. Shuffled back along the inside in eighth. That is Ingamere Oprah. And the trailer remains Lily's Baby. Halftime was 59-4. Now they're coming to the top of the home stretch, and Our Mountain Man still has the lead. Following along in second is Proud Son, and now they make the turn into the home stretch. Our Mountain Man the leader. Proud Son tipping to the outside. Three-quarter time, 1:30-1. They are racing through the home stretch and leading the way. That's Our Mountain Man. Gaining ground up on the outside is Galileo. Along the inside, Proud Son needs a way out now. And then moving to the outside in fourth is Quick Tan. Down the center of the track, here comes Ingamere Oprah. It is Our Mountain Man the leader. Ingamere Oprah trotting onto the scene late. Ingamere Oprah trying to outdash Quick Tan to the wire, and Ingamere Oprah gets up in time. Here they come. And they're off. And Madam Moonbeam is racing away from the gate in search of the lead. Along the inside, B Falcon Silent. And also out of the gate quickly is a Lady of Mystery. They round the turn, and from in between horses going to the top is Maker's Marquette. Maker's Marquette had the lead, but not for long. Madam Moonbeam takes the lead, and B Falcon Silence at the rail in third. Lady of Mystery tucks in along the rail, racing in fourth. Guru's Girl out of the gate in fifth, followed by BJ Synergy in sixth. Awesome Viking racing in seventh. Topville April is eighth, and the trailer is Raquel Barbara. 28-2 opening quarter, and now they're rounding the turn to the backstretch, and Madam Moonbeam leads the way. Maker's Marquette races in second, and then B Falcon Silent completes the first three. Up on the outside, gaining ground into the first four is Guru's Girl, followed by Lady of Mystery, shuffled back in fifth. BJ Synergy racing sixth. Awesome Viking is seventh. Topville April is eighth, and the trailer is Raquel Barbara. They race to the half-mile marker, and leading the way, Madam Moonbeam, halftime 57-3. And now they start around the far turn, and Madam Moonbeam has the lead. Moving up on the outside, and second is Guru's Girl. Along the inside is Maker's Marquette racing in a third. Lady of Mysteries to the outside in fourth, followed by B Falcon Silent completing the first five. Awesome Viking is moving into the action now sixth. Topville April on the outside is seventh, and then it is back to BJ Synergy racing in eighth, and Raquel Barbara remains the trailer. They're at the top of the home stretch, and as they make the turn for home, Madam Moonbeam still leads the way. 3/4 27-3. Madam Moonbeam along the inside has the lead. Driving to the outside, Lady of Mystery has moved into second. As they come to the final eighth of a mile, Madam Moonbeam has the lead. Lady of Mystery into second. And then dropping back, Guru's Girl third. Along the inside, B Falcon Silent is fourth. But as they go to the line, Madam Moonbeam leads from go to woe. Madam Moonbeam in front. B Falcon Silent finished second. Lady of Mystery third. Here they come. And they're off. French Town Lady showing speed and going right to the top. Punch along the inside. Shreveport gets away in third, and then it is back to Untamed Heart away in fourth. Wrapped Wishes drops over to the rail and races in fifth, and then it is back to sixth, and that is Grandpa's Ashley, followed by Moonwalk, Basic Instinct, and at the back is Thermal Breakdown. They round the turn, straighten up onto the backstretch, and leading the way is French Town Lady on top a full length. Punch is racing in second, followed by Shreveport completing the top three. Up on the outside is Untamed Heart racing in fourth, and then it's back to Wrapped Wishes in fifth, followed by Grandpa's Ashley in sixth, and then it is Moonwalk, followed by Basic Instinct, and Thermal Breakdown trails the field. They raced the opening quarter in 28 and 4, and now they're racing up the backstretch, and leading the way is French Town Lady on top of full length. Punch is racing in second, Shreveport is third, and then it's back to Untamed Heart completing the first four. Going to the outside is Grandpa's Ashley, now fifth. Wrapped Wishes along the inside is sixth. Moonwalk, Basic Instinct, and Thermal Breakdown complete the field. Halftime was 57 and 3. And now rounding the far turn and leading the way is French Town Lady on top of length. Moving up on the outside, Untamed Heart. Along the inside, Punch is third. And down at the rail, that is Shreveport locked in tight in fourth. Grandpa's Ashley up on the outside is fifth. Wrapped Wishes along the inside is sixth. On the outside, Moonwalk improves in seventh. And then Basic Instinct and Thermal Breakdown trail the field. They're homeward bound, pacing 3/4 and 127 flat. Leading the way, French Town Lady on top of length. Gaining ground from in between horses is Untamed Heart. Rallying down the center of the track, here comes Moonwalk. Looking for a way out at the rail is Punch. Into the final eighth of a mile, and still with the lead is French Town Lady. Moonwalk, though, paces by deep in the stretch, and Moonwalk is home free. Wrapped Wishes coming on from in between horses to take second. Moonwalk in front. Here they come. And they're off. That's Western Pursuit going for the lead. Along the inside is Falcon's Fugitive. And then dropping over to the rail, Southern Justice takes the turn in third. Up on the outside, driving into fourth, that is Big and Slim. They round the turn, going to the backstretch, and leading the way is Western Pursuit on top by a length. Falcon's Fugitive racing second. Southern Justice is third, and then Stormy Ranger drops over to the rail, racing in fourth in front of A.W. Hawk in fifth. Mr. Walton gets away in sixth. Big and Slim, and Who's Your Buddy trail the field. They round the turn, straighten onto the backstretch, and the opening quarter was timed in 28 and 3. Going up the backstretch, Southern Justice drives out of the three-hole and goes after the lead of Western Pursuit. It's Southern Justice taking the lead. Western Pursuit back to second. Falcon's Fugitive is third. And then it's back to Stormy Ranger in fourth, followed by A.W. Hawk completing the first five. Big and Slim is next, and then Who's Your Buddy? And dropping out last is Mr. Walton. Going to the half-mile marker and leading the way, Southern Justice through the half in 57 and 1. And now going to the far turn, and Southern Justice has the lead. Western Pursuit along the inside is second. Stormy Ranger is on the outside, gaining ground now third. Down at the rail is Falcon's Fugitive in fourth. A.W. Hawk is on the outside, racing fifth. Big and Slim is sixth. Who's Your Buddy is racing seventh. And Mr. Walton continues to trail. Southern Justice draws off the lead by a length and a half. Western Pursuit along the inside, now tipping to the outside. Western Pursuit needs a little racing room. In behind the lead of Southern Justice. 3/4 of a mile in 1 28-3. And now they're into the home stretch, and it is Southern Justice leading the way. Up on the outside, Stormy Ranger is there, big and slim, and rallying down the outside is Who's Your Buddy? And then behind horses, Western Pursuit. Into the final eighth of a mile, Southern Justice has the lead. On the outside, it's Who's Your Buddy? Southern Justice has the lead. Who's Your Buddy continues to improve with each and every stride. And Who's Your Buddy up in time? Here they come. And they're off. Going for the lead is Soki's Day. Pacing Machine from in between horses along the inside, Safari Joe. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Pacing Machine up on the outside taking the lead. Safari Joe along the inside is away in second, and then up on the outside, Soki's Day following cover in third. At the rail, Cam Will is racing in fourth, and then it is back to Sportsmaster completing the top five. Lil's Bunny sixth, in the black is seventh. Carbine P is racing in eighth, and Cambino trails the field. They race around the turn, straighten onto the backstretch. The opening quarter in 29-2. And leading the way is Soki's Day on top of length. Up on the outside, Safari Joe second. Pacing Machine at the rail is third. There goes Sportsmaster to the outside into the action now, racing fourth. Cam Wheels being shuffled back in fifth. Moving up, Lil's Bunny in sixth. In the black, Carbon P and Cambino trail the field as they go to the half-mile marker. Leading the way is Safari Joe on top by half a length. Sportsmaster, though, continues to improve, and Sportsmaster takes the lead as they go by the half-mile marker in 57-3. Onto the far turn, Sportsmaster has the lead. Safari Joe along the inside, pacing in second. Lil's Bunny up on the outside is into the action now, racing in third. And along the rail, racing in fourth is Soki's Day. On the outside, Pacing Machine is back out and going, racing in fifth. In the black is moving into the action now in sixth. Shuffled back, Cam Wheel is racing in seventh. On the outside, Carbine P and Cambino. They're at the top of the home stretch, 3/4 in 1:26-4, and now they're on their way home, and Sportsmaster has the lead. Up on the outside, challenging from second, that is Safari Joe, and down the center of the racetrack comes Pacing Machine, and in a hurry on the extreme outside comes Cambino. They race into the final eighth of a mile, and it's still Sportsmaster with the lead. Safari Joe is inching closer. Sportsmaster, Safari Joe outside, Cambino late onto the scene. It's Sportsmaster in front. Here they come. And they're off. And driving for the lead is Majestic Legacy from in between pacers. Along the inside is Broadway Joker. Up on the outside, going for the front is Lucky Peshtigo. They race around the clubhouse turn, and that is Majestic Legacy taking the lead. Lucky Peshtigo up on the outside, gains ground to challenge. Broadway Joker's down at the rail, racing in third, and then it's Nancy's Buddy away in fourth. Capitalize the top five, followed by Plausible is racing in sixth. Cool Mister is seventh. Outside is Something for Nothing, and then Once Upon a Time trails the field. First quarter was in 28-2, and as they go to the backstretch, that's Kenny Holiday with Majestic Legacy doing the give and go. Gave up the lead and now retakes it with Majestic Legacy. Majestic Legacy is on top. Lucky Peshtigo back into second. Broadway Joker is third. Capitalize moves into fourth. Something for Nothing's into the action now fifth. Nancy's Buddy racing sixth. Once Upon a Time is seventh to the outside, and then Plausible has been shuffled back racing in eighth, and Cool Mister trails the field. 56-2 halftime. Now they're racing on to the far turn, and Majestic Legacy has the lead. Along the inside, Lucky Peshtigo is second, capitalizes into the action, now racing third. On the outside, Something for Nothing. On the inside, Broadway Joker complete the top five. Once Upon a Time is racing in sixth, and down at the rail, that is Nancy's Buddy in seventh, followed by Cool Mister, who is racing in eighth, and Plausible trails the field. Coming for the top of the home stretch and leading the way, Majestic Legacy, 3/4 of a mile in 1:25.1. It is Capitalize on the outside, challenging for and taking the lead from Majestic Legacy. And then back to third, and that is Lucky Peshtigo. Center of the track coming on, Once Upon a Time. Majestic Legacy, refusing to quit, has retaken the lead from Capitalize. Majestic Legacy, showing heart and determination, is in front. Capitalize finishes second. Once Upon a Time was third. Ninth race pacers all in behind the gate. Here they come. And they're off. And going for the lead from in between horses is Elko's Miss, and up on the outside is Little Sally Walker. Over at the rail, that is Tambourine Hanover. They race around the clubhouse turn, and from in between horses is Elko's Miss to the front. Little Sally Walker is on the outside. Tambourine Hanover down at the rail is racing in third. Up on the outside, that is Grapes Peekaboo into the action now fourth. Shaw's Attention is racing in fifth. The outpace to the turns as Sweet and Pretty and now racing in sixth. Back to Western Sand in seventh. Parlor Hanover is eighth, and Charlie Chaplin drives to the outside and trails the field. First quarter in 29-3. They're on to the backstretch, and leading the way up on the outside is Grapes Peekaboo. At the rail, Little Sally Walker is now racing in second. Elko's Miss is on the outside in third, and then it is back to Tambourine Hanover completing the first four. Shaw's Attention the top five, followed by Sweet and Pretty in sixth. Western Sand is seventh. Parlor Hanover races eighth, and the trailer remains Charlie Chaplin. They race by the half-mile marker behind the lead of Grapes Peekaboo, 59-1. Now on to the far turn. Grapes Peekaboo has the lead. Racing second is Little Sally Walker. Elko's Miss along the inside is in third. And then it is back to Tambourine Hanover in fourth. Out and driving, Sweet and Pretty's into the first five. Moving up on the outside, Western Sand is in sixth. Down at the rail, Shaw's Attention is seventh. Parlor Hanover moves to the outside, now racing in eighth. And Charlie Chaplin continues to trail the field. Grapes Peekaboo is leading to the top of the home stretch and facing a challenge now from Elko's Miss on the outside. 3/4 in 1:30.2. And now they straighten into the home stretch, and leading the way is Grapes Peekaboo on the outside. That's Elko's Miss to challenge from second. Pacing down the center of the track, here comes Western Sand. They race into the final eighth of a mile. Elko's Miss hits the front. Western Sand on the outside continues to improve. Western Sand takes the lead. Elko's Miss back to second. Sweet and Pretty finishing fast, snags the show spot. It's Western Sand in front. Here they come. And they're off. And that's Legit 2, who is fast to take the early lead. Up on the outside is Can Breeze, who is going for the front. Can Breeze on the outside, Legit 2 on the inside. Those two battle over the early lead with Mystical Knight racing away in third. Krabby Appleton down at the rail is fourth. Idiom races in fifth. Culver Cadet is in sixth. Nick Society is seventh. And the trailer is Ira Deadline. They race around the turn, going to the backstretch and up to take the early lead. That is Can Breeze on top by a length. Racing second is Legit Legit 2. Third at the rail, Mystical Night, first quarter in 29-1. On to the backstretch, and Can Breeze leading the way. Legit 2 second, driving to the outside. Mystical Knights on the move in third. Krabby Appleton on the inside. Up on the outside, Idiom completes the first 5. And then gaining ground on the outside is Nick Society, now racing in 6th. Shuffled back, Culver Cadet is now 7th. And the trailer is Ira Deadline. Going to the half-mile marker and brushing by to take the lead is Mystical Night. They're on to the half in 58-3. And now moving on to the far turn, Mystical Night has the lead. Up on the outside, racing into second is Idiom. Down at the rail, Can Breeze is third. Nick Society's moving up on the outside, racing fourth. Legit 2 shuffled back in fifth. Krabby Appleton along the inside is sixth. On the outside, Ira Deadline is seventh. They're rounding the turn, coming for the top of the home stretch, and Mystical Night has the lead. Mystical Night's on top. Idiom on the outside, challenging 3/4 in 127-3. And now they're on their way home, and Idiom on the outside. On the inside, Mystical Night. Those two racing stride for stride. Nick Society is racing third, and then gaining ground down the center of the track. Here comes Krabby Appleton. Along the inside is Can Breeze. 1/8 of a mile out, and Idiom has the lead. Mystical Night second best. Nick Society third. It's Idiom in front. Idiom draws away at the end to win by a length over Mystical Night second. Nick Society was third, and Can Breeze finishes fourth.